You read that it failed. Ignore my glitter packaging. I come packing crafting. Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here on SewStitchHex. I'm Academia, and today I'm doing a review of the manga 5 Seconds Before a Witch Falls in Love. It's just a small little book. I believe it's only 1 volume. It's just a collection of little stories. There's 3 stories in here. 2 are the same story, just one skip one. And the first and last story follow the 2 on the cover. This older witch that makes herself look younger because witches can do whatever they want, and this witch hunter, and it's just a cute girl on girl kind of love story that's not too crazy. The first story starts off with the witch playing around with the witch hunter and actually turns them into a cat, takes them back to their abode where they get kidnapped. And this person was going to be stuck as a cat until they kiss the witch. The witch does this on purpose because, of course, they have the hots for them, and it is problematic. I will say that is a little problematic because the curse can't be broken without them kissing the witch. But they do like them too. So while it's problematic, it's also okay because they like each other. She just doesn't know. And you see that in the later story when she tells her that she has a love spell on her. And she's like, I haven't put a love spell on you, man. Like, you just like me. And you don't even know. And she can't even tell her that because now she's embarrassed because she knows. I haven't done that. So if you like me, you like me. But she's not going to explain that to her. She just lets her think what she wants. And it's kind of really hilarious. Of course, hijinks ensue. But when she gets home, where she had just turned this person into a cat, they can't turn back until they kiss them, they get kidnapped. And so she has to, of course, turn her back because she's like, I need help. This is not a good plan. So she picks her up, gives her a kiss, turns her back, and it makes her really embarrassed because she didn't know. Like, she's all blushy, and she's like, what does that look mean? And it's just, the general hilarity. The whole scene when he finds out, like, the cat that he stole, which he wanted to skin and sell, he's like, you gotta be kidding me. Get out of here with you? That girl's not the type to run away with her tail between her legs. A bungling little failure like yourself, trying to steal the girl I fancy? You're scum. I'd say a swindling thief like you who turns on a dime after realizing the cat he stole is really a beautiful girl is the actual bad news around here. And then she proceeds to kick his ass, naturally. And there's just this whole, like, embarrassment scene where she has to talk about to herself, like, I can't believe I told him that I fancy her. Maybe she wouldn't have caught on to that because she's a little dense. She even had this whole discussion with the local little shop owner nearby. He calls her out on it. It's really funny. And then this is where the hijinks that I mentioned comes up, where you're seeing, she's like, you gotta undo the curse you put on me. My heart started racing just looking at you. I can't handle being close to you. I'm sure you must have cast some spell on me in the state, despite I've got no hope of catching you. So come on, undo it. She's like, what? She's like, her heart's beating and she can't say anything because she's like, that's just love. Like, you just like me. I didn't spell you. Ugh. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. Even though there's nothing to undo. And she's like, well, you gotta kiss me to break it. That's what she makes all of her spells, is you gotta kiss me to break it. But she can't because, obviously, it's real. It's not a spell. And so she tells her this, and then, Lilith, you dummy. You think a kiss will make this go away? And just kind of attacks the RAR XD glomp. And then the second story is about this one character who has both, like, she has, like, her own little harem, kind of. This one is about a demon and an angel that follow around this girl. She found them when she was little. Her name is Kamiari Kana. Just a plain old student. But she has a pretty demon girl and a pretty angel girl who absolutely adore her. When it comes to love, gender's just an optional extra. It's true. I've got trust issues with women, but you're different, Kana. And I just found that funny because she's also a woman. I have trust issues with women. But do you trust yourself? I must know. But they're also, it's the angel, Samuel, can't talk. It's the angel, fallen angel Samuel, and the demon Belphegor. And essentially, they're on Earth because they are capturing demons who came there without permission. And they both just love this Kana. They gush over her constantly. They follow her everywhere. Well, it's a pretext to stay here in the human realm anyway. If you came to the demon realm, I'd quit in a heartbeat. Please don't make excuses on my behalf. Why exactly are you two stuck on me anyway? Because we've fallen completely in love with you. Your looks, personality, way of speaking, and most of all, your noble soul. From our perspective, you're quite the catch. Of course, it'd be a terrible waste to jump the gun and corrupt a soul like yours. Humans die so quickly anyway. Seducing you while you're still alive is its own pleasure. Ah, and yet I can't wait for you to leave this mortal coil, says the angel. Because they just have like this super intense fascination with these two. And even once she goes to school, they follow her there. And it's just them kind of hareming. It's not really a reverse harem. It's just an all-girls harem for a girl. And they just follow her. And even when it comes to someone trying to kill Kana, she's still good to them. She's never bad to them. Asmodeus comes and tries to brutally murder her. And the angels are very unhappy about it. The angel and demon are very unhappy about it. But she's still like, don't hurt her. Like, no one deserves that. Like, come on. And I know it sounds strange, but, well, Belle and Sam came to save me. And I was happy. And then their hearts go beating. What are you, kind of son? How virtuous can a person be? I don't think any human could be this worthy. And they're just gushing over her being, like, an absolute good person. It's essentially just the middle story is very simple. Just an angel and a demon absolutely love this girl because she's so kind to literally everyone and doesn't turn it off at any point. Literally almost murdered, still kind. And so then there's just like, she just got a growing harem going. Super cute. In the second part of the story with the witch, which is the last story in this book, you get to see her, the